Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's Get Ready With Me video. I'm going to be showing you a purple and silver glittery eyeshadow look that's got absolutely zero fallout. This has been a highly requested look that I was wearing in a video a couple of videos back, so I hope that you enjoy it and let's jump straight in. Now obviously, prepping as always with the MAC Pro Long Wear Paint Pot in the colour Soft Ochre. You guys know this never changes. And in today's video, I'm going to be using the Stacey Marie Carnival palette. I've wanted to try this one for quite a while. It's so bright and beautiful, so yeah, this one is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to take this really bright purple from the palette and just on a very small, so sort of like a larger-ish version of a pencil brush. It's a very tight packing blending brush. And with that brush, I'm going to be working that purple shadow really well into the crease there, just using windscreen wiper motions backwards and forwards. Then taking a clean blending brush, I'm going to buff out the edges and pretty much continue repeating this process till I'm happy with how the purple eyeshadow is looking. When you are working with solid matte colors, especially brights, this is the best way to do it. It's the best way to ensure that there's no choppiness or, patchiness to the shadow. Pack it on, blend, pack it on, blend, and continue doing that until it is perfectly smooth. So as you can see, that color's building up to a really nice bright consistency. I love how that looks. Then next up, I'm going to take this watermelon color from the palette and on a slightly fluffier blending brush, I'm going to work that one in the upper crease area and just sort of haze it into the edge of that purple eyeshadow just to blend it out. This is going to be a transition shade. Then going back to the lid, I'm going to pack that same matte purple straight down onto the lid. You could use a different color on the lid if you did want. I was just really into this purple, so I was like, yes, give me as much purple as I can possibly get. So packing that on, going back and blending, packing it on, pretty much using this same process. You really want this base color to be nice and, packed on there tightly so that it won't get patchy during the day. Now for the glittery sparkly effect, I'm going to be using this shadow by Colourpop. This is one of their Jelly Match shadows. This is the shade Big Ego, and it's insane. It is a cream eyeshadow, but it looks like a pressed glitter when it is blended onto the lid. Like, I don't know what kind of black magic that they have put in these, but it's absolutely nuts. Just with a dry eyeshadow brush, pretty much any brush you can use, I'm packing it over top of the purple in the center of the lids. See how it looks like I've gone to all of the effort of using like a glitter glue, putting on a glitter. Nah, you don't have to worry about messing around with any of that kind of stuff. This shadow, it just, like, I'm so, like, honestly so impressed with these. They're one of the nicest cream eyeshadows I've come across recently. And like I said, zero fallout, so you do not have to worry about getting glitter all over your face during the day. Now going in with a black felt tip eyeliner, I'm going to be creating a wing, and I'm dragging my wing out a little bit further than I usually do, and then starting the wing a little bit further out because this is what stops it from creasing when you do have sort of semi-hooded or hooded lids. Then a couple of coats of mascara as always, and then I'm going to go in with some lashes. You guys know I can't, do any kind of eyeshadow look without lashes, so today I'm going to be using the nikkiajoybusiness Naked set, and I'm going to be using the fourth style from this lash pack, popping them on, and I've also left the lower lash line free from shadow because we're going to come back and do that later. Now moving back onto the skin, I wanted to go for a really glowy, sort of dewy-ish finish to the skin, but something that's still going to get me, a really long time during the day. So I'm using the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer and applying that all over my face. Can we talk about how puffy and swollen my face is? I was sick with a virus when I filmed this video, and oh my gosh, it has not been kind to me. Then for foundation, I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'm applying that with our Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Pro Perfecting Sponge. This foundation's really nice because it gives such a beautiful glowy effect to the skin, but it's also more of a medium coverage, so it kind of lets your skin and, the natural look of your skin shine through, but while still making everything look really perfect and beautiful. I love it. Then for concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. I've been using this one heaps lately. It was my holy grail for months and months. And then for whatever reason, I kind of stopped using it, but damn, we are back together in a strong way. I love it. It covers absolutely everything. And to be honest, it did help out covering those bags under my eyes. I just can't believe how swollen I am. Like, wow. It really makes a difference when you're unwell, doesn't it? So using that blending sponge, I'm blending out all of that concealer, and then I'm going to go in and set everything down with our Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. This is a translucent powder. If you haven't heard of it, this is a product that I have just launched. I'm very proud of it. It is a long wearing, very finely milled, it's triple milled powder. powder, lightweight, translucent. It will control shine for up to 16 hours, but it also really does an amazing job at blurring out pores, fine lines, wrinkles, anything on the skin. I'll just share a quick side by side. So here is the side where I've applied the powder, and then here is the side where I haven't. You can see a massive difference in the texture of the skin there. Yeah, it really, really does work well. Now moving on to the lower lash line, I'm taking those same two colors, so that purple eyeshadow on a tight blending brush. I'm rubbing that through the lower lash line, and then following up after that, I'm going to take that same watermelon shade and really buff and blend out the edge of that purple. I want it to look super blown out, and I just want it to look like, you know, a wash of purple over the entire eye area, and this is the best way to do it. Do not ever forget your transition shade when you're blending out the lower lash line, because otherwise things can look a little bit dicey. Now adding some mascara to the lower lash line, my fave as always, that MAC one. It just, I mean, I've got the worst natural lashes, you guys know this, and it's really amazing and doesn't smudge. So applying that to the lower lash line, then moving on to bronzer. This Benefit bronzer, so this is the Hoola bronzer, but they just released a bunch of new shades. This is the caramel shade. I cannot stop using this. It's way more warm toned than the original Hoola, and it just looks amazing on the skin. I love it. And going in with some blush, this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the, I think it's Dim Light. I recently rediscovered these, and I'm so glad that I did. They're a beautiful lightweight consistency on the skin, but they've got such great staying power, especially if you're an oily skin type like me. Like, this blush will like get you through the day. You do not have to worry. Then back into that Stacey Marie palette, and not gonna lie, the highlights in this, damn, like actual, like, this stuff's impressive. So I'm applying this onto the top points of my cheekbones there, and then I kind of went a little nuts and applied it everywhere else. So I just bear with me, okay? I had a moment. So Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it above my eyebrows as well. I'm gonna put it on my chin. I pretty much should have just crushed it up and rolled in it, so I would have been quicker, honestly. Then for the lips, and I know you guys are sick of seeing me with nude lips, but this is a look that I filmed ages ago, so I'm sorry I couldn't change it. This is the GERARD Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Everything Nice. Still my all-time holy grail, most loved ever liquid lipstick. I just adore it. And then this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Stripped, and I'm applying that to the center of my lips to create a really soft ombre effect. I like ombre lips that are really underdone and really toned down, so they're not very obvious. It just makes your lips look so much bigger. Really does a great job at contouring them. So I'm just blending that out with a brush, and that pretty much completes the look today, guys. Thank you to everybody who requested to see the tutorial on this. I hope that you enjoyed it. I love you all so much. Give the video a thumbs up if you did like it, and give the video a thumbs up if you are into glittery looking eyeshadow that doesn't fall all over your face during the day. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.